Hi guys, happy Saturday. It's Tracy and I'm back today with another Saturday Slay, yay or nay. And as you guys may remember from my video last week, this week I've been testing out the Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad you took a second to stop by, and I would love it if you'd hit that subscribe button down below and click the notification bell, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And if you're returning, welcome back. So let's see, I have it pulled up on the Walmart website, and it is $8.42 at Walmart. It has, I believe, 42 shades, and it's broken down into light, medium, and dark or deep. And I got mine in the M30 shade, which is medium, and then it's called Honey. And I actually based it off of Emily Noel. This is the color she bought, so I figured it might look, you know, I'm pretty close with other things that she's recommended. And I had no plans of even buying this because I thought it would be like super matte and very uncomfortable, but it wasn't. So I'm gonna insert the wear test and then we'll be back and I'll give you my final thoughts. Hi guys, first check-in for the foundation. Covergirl Matte Made, and it's 10:55 in the AM, and this is what my face is looking like. I have on the Solstice palette by Bad Habit today, and on my lips is an Essence number 10 Essence lipstick. So this is what it looks like today. It's really hot here this whole week, so I've been giving this makeup a workout. So this is what we're starting with, and I will be back in about 4 hours. Hey guys, I'm in for a check-in. It's a little bit early. It's 2:33, and this is what my face is looking like. This wears really well. I'm surprised that I like it as much as I do, with it being particularly labeled as matte, because I'm not one really for matte products. I just have normal skin, so I thought it would be a lot drier and a lot heavier on my skin than it is, and it's really comfortable and looks the same as it did when I first put it on. But the real test will be now that I'm heading outside, because it's 105 degrees out right now. So we'll see how it wears, and I will be back at about 6:45 or so, give or take a little bit. We'll see how things are working out. So that's what it looks like for now, and I will catch you guys when I come back. Hi guys, I'm back for a final check-in on the Covergirl Matte Made Matte Foundation, and it is 6:58 p.m. so it's been on over 8 hours, and this is what it's looking like. I'm really shocked at how much I like this, at how well this has held up, and it hasn't settled into my lines, hasn't settled here, and I have normal skin, so I didn't really think I would like it that much, and I really like it. And if you guys notice, this area here has stayed on. It hasn't rubbed off, and usually in my foundation reviews I always have a problem here, rubbing off my chin, my lip, my nose, and it's done really well with my lip and the dryness. And I usually have a little bit of redness on my chin here, and you can't see it. It's still completely on. I even took a nap, so did I show you the time? I think I did. 6:59 p.m. So this has held up really well. I mean, you can still see all of my other makeup, and I mean, it's faded a little bit, but for 8 hours and the heat that we're having, I was out in it today, and right now at 7 p.m. it is still 104 degrees, or 94 degrees. So I think this held up really well, and I think I like this one. So hang on, I have another clip of one of the days this week that I was out working in the sun for like 8 hours, and when I came back in, I took a little short video of all of that, of what it looked like after a day outside working in the sun. Then we'll go back to the video. Hi guys, bye. This is a bonus check-in. I have been wearing this makeup since 11:30 this morning, and it is 9:04 p.m. and I didn't think to make today like my my wear test, but after I thought about it and that we were outside in the heat, I told my husband, man, today's a good day like to do a makeup check-in. And I put a full face of makeup on because I wanted to, I'm testing the foundation. And then afterwards I was like, wow, this is a really good test of, how this foundation is. So like I said, it's after 9 o'clock. So this has been on over 8 hours. And I do have like some wearing off around my nose, but I was kind of going like that. I was outside with plants all day, and it's worn off a little around my chin. But other than that, it looks really good. You can still see my blush, my highlight. It's all still there. And my brows, it's that stuff from BoxyCharm. Everything, the eyeshadow, everything is still on my face. I noticed I got a little bit of sunburn, and I wore sunscreen this time. So anyhow, yeah, so I just wanted you guys to see what this looks like after 11 to, oh gosh, that's like, what is that, 11:30 to 7:30 would be 8 hours. So 9.5 hours this has been on, and I think it looks pretty darn good for being, and it's over 100 degrees today when we were outside, and I was outside like most of the day. So yeah, just a little bonus here for you guys to see a peek. You can see it's kind of worn off just in this general area, which most foundations tend to do with me. I don't know, probably touching my nose, whatever, life. So that is an area that I usually do have a hard time with, but I think it still looks really good. So anyway, I just wanted to add this little snippet in for you guys to see how it looked after a day out in the sun. So that's gonna do it. Let's get back to the video. Okay, I hope you guys were able to see that good. So at Walmart it is it says 8.42 to 8.44. I don't know why there would be a 2 cents difference, but there is. And like I said, it comes in 40 shades, and it's, like I said, broken down, so it seems like it's pretty easy to find your shade. In the display they had it broken down, and they had what the shade was and all of that. So on the Walmart website it has 3.6 stars out of 5. Do it. I've been snapping this Invisibobble at him, and he's like trying to swat it with his hand. Of course he won't come close enough for me to do it for you to see. So it has 3.65 stars. Let's see, I'll just read you a few of the reviews. I would give it more than 5 stars if I could. Does not work for my blue undertone. Awesome wear time. Beautiful foundation. In love. Those are just some of the first ones in the lineup there. So it was pretty easy, that you could pick the shade. I would think it would be pretty easy. I just picked the shade that I saw Emily Noel pull, so I thought that'll probably match me. I'll get that color because I am neutral, so I can go warm or cool, whichever. Whatever I pick always seems to match. I don't have a problem with shade matching, which is really nice because I don't really know how to pick a shade. I just look, everybody, you're like, okay, does it match? When you were younger, when I was younger, you'd be like, does it match my arm? Of course my arms are way darker than my face. So then I learned, you got to test your neck up here where it doesn't, get as much sun. So I do know that much, but it's fairly easy for me to pick a foundation shade that works. And this one has a lot. So I would think everybody would be able to find their shade. There's no I guess there's a foundation scent. It does have a pump, and it's a glass bottle, which is really nice. It just has a foundation scent. It's not very, it's not thick, it's not runny, it's just in the middle of the road. Pump it out and it just kind of stays. I thought that it would feel very heavy and like just like tight, like, and that my makeup would just be like super matte. And I mean, that's my highlight. But the rest of my face, I did not have to powder with this. This turns to like a powder type finish. I noticed I put it on and then I was like doing something and I was like, wow. And I didn't use powder at all. Now my skin is normal. I don't have oily skin. And I watched another review and the girl was oily and she said that, oh my God, it was horrible. She said she looked like a grease ball all day long and she said it was like no for her. So it's very comfortable. I think they call it comfort matte. And I like how it looks. It looks nice. I don't feel like I've got something very heavy on my skin. It's not full coverage. And the wear time for me, with normal skin was very good. You saw that extra clip that I put in at the end where I had been out in the sun working and I had it on and it wore really, really nicely. So it didn't transfer. I took a nap. Good shade range. I'm looking at my notes here. It didn't separate. It didn't stay tacky, so I could go without using a powder. Of course, if you're oily, you're probably always using a powder. It did not emphasize my pores. It didn't cling to any of my dry spots. Around my lip was looking pretty good. And it just, other stuff blended well on top of it. And it really surprised me because I'm usually not one for Covergirl makeup. I usually just kind of pass them by. And I wasn't planning on buying it, actually. And then I watched Emily Noel do a review on it. And I'm like, darn it, Emily. Like, now you made me buy it. So this is another thing to add to my Emily made me buy it pile. So, yeah. That's my thoughts on this. I would give it 5 stars. I really like it. I will for sure keep using it. I just like the way it looks on my skin. It looks natural. It doesn't feel like I've got a ton of stuff on my face. It just looks good. Wear time was really good. But to be perfectly honest, I don't know if you have oily skin, if it's going to work for you. Because I have normal skin and it's just fine. It's not like, oh my God, my face is so matte. Let me, put some stuff on it. Here we go. Come on. So it's not super dry, like I didn't feel like my face was like just super flat and matte. So with that, I did see a few people with the oily skin, the one lady that I watched, and she was like, this is horrible. So for my skin type, normal, it was perfect. It didn't settle into my lines. I mean, everything about it was it just checks the boxes of what I would want in a foundation. So I was pleasantly surprised with this one, guys, and I would have to give this one a yay too. So I don't know if I told you what I was wearing today. On my lips, I have a Rimmel product. It's called Oh My Gloss, and it's in the shade All Night Long. And then on my eyes today, I have the ColourPop and Shayla Perception palette. And that's what it looks like. I use this pink today. And yeah, nice palette. So, I didn't even forget to bring what I'm going to be testing out this next week. Today, guys, I have it with me. I was prepared. So, for this next week, I'm going to be testing out the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster Glow Boosting BB Cream with SPF 20. And it is a bronzer plus a BB cream. And it says it replaces moisturizer, foundation, bronzer, and SPF. Instant and lasting bronze glow. That's a lot of stuff to claim. So this is what it looks like. I picked this up at Burlington for $4.99. And it's in the shade Light Medium. So it was kind of interesting. I saw it and I thought, I'll give it a try. And then I also have this Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. It says Glow Activator Technology. Has 24 karat gold with 24-hour wear. and it's the same bronze booster. I actually picked this up at a Rite Aid that was remodeling, and when I went in, like, all the stuff was super cheap. This was like $3, I think. So I picked up a bunch of stuff because they were just trying to get it out and get the new stuff in. They were remodeling the whole store. So I got some good deals this day, and this was one of them. I think it was like $3. So I decided I'll try it out with this, or if I don't need it or whatever, you know. So we'll be trying those out this next week, and we'll see how they work. So that is going to do it for this video for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. I would love to see you here next time. Okay, I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.